Real thoughts, real trades, real journey. A video journal documenting the lessons learned on my journey to becoming a disciplined trader. Welcome to Trading the Journey. I'm Neil, and today I want to share a trading day that taught me one important lesson. Let's see what the market had to teach me. So, I meant to do this video over the weekend, but given that the last couple of trading days of the month were an emotional ride, I took the weekend not looking at anything at all. I mean, it was just a real bad emotional ride. You know, the last 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Normally Fridays I don't do a video. It's usually a little break, but and then I'm right back Monday. But I meant to do this video as an end of month review. So we'll get to the emotional stuff here in a minute. So as you can see, of course, you know, I'm in my second month with consecutive month with Take Profit Trader, trying to get to a funded account, and I don't look at the P&L, so I haven't really been focused on. I look at it to see where I'm at, but that's not not the focus. And as you can tell, I've been playing the same plays over and over, and then somewhere in the middle, around the middle of the month, I started getting into other stuff right here. Pre-market reclaim, reversal, reversal. And this is where really the last 3 days really spiraled out. These two are part of my play. The double bottom is part of the pack, the plays that I do, but the reversals were all not part of it. Part of my normal playbook. And I think, and this is where I really kind of got emotional, were these last 3 days. But as you can tell, the reversal plays haven't been working out too well. And the emotional ride has really been affecting my vocal cords as far as singing goes. I'll have to be honest. Yeah, I screamed a little bit, because it was a painful month. It just wasn't that great. And what I'm going to have to start doing is really ignoring stuff that's not in my playbook, and stick to what I know. Now, Friday, of course, these two trades didn't work out like they were designed. I got in, played them the way they were supposed to, and got out. But they didn't work out. It's just the market just kept tanking. And then, of course, we had, I had this textbook, and it also didn't work out. And so I shut it down for the day. As you can tell, there were a few days, 1, 2, 3, a few days where I took, more than one trade. But these last 3 trading days, two of the last 3 trading days, I took more than 2 trades. And it all hurt. It hurt pretty bad. Because I was just trying to catch a reversal, trying to catch a trend change when it wasn't really in my repertoire. As you can see, some of these where I played, more than one trade, turned out to be good days when I caught them. And this is one day where I caught a reversal that turned out to be a win. It was a strong play. This one was a good reversal play. But then after that, and this one was a good reversal play. And then after that, it just, I don't know, it just spiraled out of control. And what I really should have done was after that first loss, or even the second loss at the most, I should have shut it, just plain shut it down. Um, I didn't feel revenge or anything like that when I took the third trades, but I probably would have been better just to shut it down. And going into this fourth phase and beyond, maybe if I take one loss, then just go ahead and shut it down for the day to avoid really any emotional rides that could come along the way. I can recognize the reversal patterns because I have a couple of sheets of paper that have that have the candle formations on them of what the reversals are, and and usually they were, I try to look for those in how they look and how they at least look on the paper. So I really need to go back and download some charts and track these reversal plays just to see how often they really do work out. But they don't have to work out. So I just, for a while, it was a lot of fence trades, and I should have really stuck to that because if I had stuck to the fence trade and not hesitate, because one of these trades would have really been a huge fence trade this day right here. It would have been huge. But I didn't do that, as you can tell. Yeah, I should have just stuck. If there's a fence play, get in on it. Take the trade regardless of where it's at. So I need to stick with what I was doing, because you can tell, you can tell that I was grinding back up really well until pretty much here. So what else is there to say? We're going into a new month, and I'm going into a new month, and I'm looking to do better on the emotional side, and looking to do better on the trading side, and stick to the plays that I know best, and not hesitate. Because I did hesitate on a few of these, and I think I did note them that I missed this trade or missed that trade. So with that, yeah, good luck this month for everybody out there trading. Thank you for joining me for today's lesson. The market has voted. Today's lesson is written. I hope something from today's trade helps you on your own journey towards becoming a more disciplined trader. If today's trade reminded you of something you've experienced yourself, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed today's journal entry, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button on the video and subscribe to follow the journey. Until next time, real thoughts, real trades, real journey.